Greetings, fellow armchair Imagineers. Tiki here.
AdvBlueDude.
Oh, so much enthusiasm. So much enthusiasm. That was beautiful.
Enthusiasm's my middle name, you know.
Adventure enthusiasm, blue dude.
Yeah, I think it's Greek.
All right, so Adventure Blue Dude. Guess what?
Hmm.
Do you know it's your birthday today?
Yes, it is.
I really? You knew that? How did you know that?
How did I know that? I don't know.
Surprising, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. It's just one of those things that kind of shows up.
All right, well, hold on one second, Adventure Blue Dude. I've got a little bit of a birthday surprise for you.
Oh, Christ. Okay.
Oh yeah. You know what's coming.
Oh, no. Now I do. Oh, no. We're up to a great start.
Ah!
It's even more disturbing when you don't have it on.
Hey-o, Daddy-o!
Oh, jeez.
Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, Adventure Blue Dude! Happy birthday to you! Alright. Ah, get that off me. Get out the... Oh.
That just
Are
happened.
you amused?
Yes.
Very amused?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
And I thank you.
That was the WDWMagic's crew's introduction to Hipster Donald. The infamous awful, awful, awful character that we tried to start. That shows up every once in a while. All right, so really quick before we get into it, we are going to be recapping Season 2 of The Sorcerer's Apprentice. We've already gone through Projects 1 through 6. Project 6 is where you left us. Sad days. And tonight we will be recapping Projects 7, 8, and 9. Ooh.
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to be doing some screen share fun along the way, showing you guys the projects on the screen so you can kind of follow along. But if you have comments... Yes, I know, right? It's just magical. It's beautiful. If you guys have comments, we are going to go ahead and maybe in the future, once we get stuff more kind of set up and established, we'll kind of go and see if we can do a chat room or a Q&A sort of thing. But for right now, for kind of, just simplicity's sake, I feel like the system that we did last video with just writing in the comments live, Adventure Blue Dude, you feel down to be the chat room moderator, the comment moderator.
I can do that, yeah.
You can do that? Okay, yes. So Adventure Blue Dude, he will be watching the comments on the video. Just go ahead and leave your comments on YouTube, and we will try and interact with you guys as much as we can live on air. Should be a fun time.
Yes.
All right, so Adventure Blue Dude, how the hell are you? How was your birthday?
I'm good. How are you?
Well, how was your birthday, sir?
Oh, it was good. It's a fun time.
Yeah. Fun time.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm okay. Kind of I'm just fine. So yeah. So let us get into Project 7. What do you got for Project 7? Read off.
I pulled it up. Project 7 is entitled Shanghai Hospitality. This time around, contestants are obligated to design a Phase 2 hotel for Shanghai Disney Resort. With only 24 hours, you must create the first new Shanghai Disney hotel. You have 20 sentences, no run-ons or less, and only 3 pictures to put your best on display. You should include a location and a map, as well as the various amenities at your resort. You should also determine the level of your resort, meaning either deluxe, moderate, or value.
Okay, I really like projects like this. As a matter of fact, I'm running.
This is a 24-hour project, and there were no eliminations.
Not elimination.
Yeah, the winning team got 5 vacation days.
All right.
Yeah.
Phil Cohagen from The Amazing Race will be thrilled.
Yes.
Because he'd be like, let's see, who's someone who's kind of on the cusp of being eliminated, right? He'd be like, ID Institute. You've come in last place. Oh, man. But I'm pleased to tell you that this is a non-elimination round. All right, reality TV humor. Okay, so...
oh, God.
Calm down. Calm down. I don't want to give you a heart attack. Don't make me pull out random Survivor references.
Don't you dare do that.
I will always wag my finger in your face.
Don't you dare do any of that. Get that? We gotta continue. We gotta put on a show for the people. They're gonna be disappointed.
Okay, so I really like the concept of this project. I really, what do you think of the 24-hour projects in general? Do you think it's kind of an interesting idea? Do you think it kind of leads to maybe a little bit of concepts that could have been fleshed out a little more? What's your kind of stance on it?
I just read England's comments, and I'm not going to say anything more. I like the 24-hour projects. They're really interesting, and I almost said slow thing. Like they switch things up, because like the other projects, like in any game, they're like here, take 2 weeks and design this. Where this, it's a lot quicker, and it kind of makes you work just without thinking.
Kind of puts everyone on their toes in a way. Yeah. It kind of puts everyone kind of on equal footing. Yeah. Because with 2 weeks, it's like everyone can kind of play to their own strengths in certain ways. But with 24 hours, it's just kind of like, okay, we're all in this together. We need to create a project fast.
Mm.
Okay, so with that in mind, let us, let me see, let me pull up the tab. Okay, I know. Don't get too excited. Don't get too excited.
Is it coming?
Yes, it's coming. It's coming. Oh, no, I pushed the wrong thing.
Oh, crap. Jesus. Oh, no.
That's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, can you see it?
Thank God. Yeah, well, this is starting to... Wait. Yes.
Yes, you got it?
Yeah.
All right, let's start with Team Land. Team Land, they did PreHistoric Point.
Yes.
Now, AdvBlueDude, of course, you and me, we are both big Jurassic Park fans.
Yes.
So we like ourselves some dinosaurs.
Yeah.
So let's take a look at this project, shall we?
Yes.
So the location is next to Shanghai Disneyland and Adventure Isle. It's a nice transitioning point from Roaring Rapids. There's a little nice map right there for you to take in.
It's a beautiful map.
It is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. I actually do really like this map. You know, all the footprints and everything. I like the touch of the dinosaur footprints on one side, the human footprints on the other side. So nice, simplistic, good text right there on the with the PreHistoric Point. Nice, easy to read map. Okay, we have. I like the fact that this is kind of a budget hotel, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I believe
it's moderate. Moderate.
Is it moderate?
I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. I'm pretty sure it's moderate. I am sure we will get corrected. Okay. Here's something I really like: the Discovery walking trails. Okay, cool. Yay, we're right. Hooray! England doesn't have to yell at us. Okay, so Discovery walking trails. What do you think about this? It's kind of like a nice little sort of added bonus to staying here. You get to kind of, explore the dinosaur terrain and everything like that.
Yeah, no, it's a nice touch. It's I think that's what makes it a moderate resort, really. Mm-hmm. Because like a lot, like the more, like especially in Disneyland or Disney World, Jesus, the moderate and deluxe resorts have a lot of those like little areas off to the side that kind of makes it its own little world.
It kind of reminds me of Disneyland Hotel. They used to have the waterfalls that have long since been closed, but it also reminds me of what used to be the Neverland pool.
Yeah.
And specifically, they had this one. I'm sure this looks like kind of a more elaborate version of this, but they had this one area in the Neverland pool that was kind of like off to the side of the Skull Rock slide, where it was just kind of like this long hilly area that you could just kind of walk through, and it was kind of nice and peaceful. It was like off away from the main pool. I always like that little area. So I like this idea very much. Let's get to the pool concept. Yeah, what do you think? What do you think of those images?
No, it's nice. I think they did a volcano
They
for the
did. They
pool. Yeah,
did.
which I mean, it makes sense for a dinosaur hotel.
Indeed, indeed. I like
Yeah.
the brontosaurus sticking his neck out there.
Mm. Yeah,
Uh,
it's a nice concept.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I think this works really well. I think in terms of just having it be just like I said, a moderate but still very much kind of drawing you in, putting you into this Disney-themed rich atmosphere. Thankfully, it's not themed to the terrible, terrible dinosaur movie from the 2000s.
Yeah.
I'm so glad of that. Yeah, overall, really strong concept, and the dinosaur fan in me loves it. So, all right, let's move on to Team C.
Yes.
This is the first challenge that these guys had without you on board.
Yes.
Okay, so what did these guys come up with? They came up with Disney's Embassy Resort.
Yes.
Yeah, there's the map, nice pastel colors and everything right there.
It's beautiful.
It is. It's just
yeah.
so pleasing on the
Truly.
eye. Okay, so basically, what's kind of the rundown with this? It's
all different countries.
Gotcha.
It's based off of that. So it's probably not correct to say this, but it's kind of like a world showcase in a hotel.
I can kind of see where you're coming from a little bit. Yeah.
Like on the most basic level.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's not like you got like, oh, here's Canada. We got a Circle Vision show in the lobby and ooh.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Okay, so some more of Monorail Red's awesome artwork.
Right.
And then let's see. So yeah, here we go. We have London streets, Baravian village, Parisian streets, a Spanish village, and Venetian streets and canals.
Yes.
So yeah, I think you're kind of right on the money there. If I'm not mistaken, I think all of these towns are also water-based towns.
Bavarian's not.
Bavarian, okay.
Nor is Spanish village.
True. Okay.
So 3 of them are.
So I can kind of see maybe a little bit of motif, but not like kind of running all the way through. Kind of a little bit of variety there. All right. Okay. Moving on. We got shops and carts will litter this inner corridor. Oh, so it is kind of like a world showcase in that respect.
Yeah.
A little bit. Completely indoors. Lighting effects are used to simulate daytime and nighttime. That's cool. Like that. Rooms will be modern and efficient with outward and inward facing windows. Okay, and I like this last touch that they have right here. Well, it's not the last. They have a little bit of amenities down there, but we have the headboards will have animated fire display with LED lights, and each land has a specific castle. London has Sleeping Beauty's castle, Bavarian has Cinderella's castle, Parisian has Beast's castle, Spanish has Triton's castle, and Venetian has Elsa's ice castle. What do you think of this? I kind of really like it.
I like the idea, but I kind of wish that the castles fit in with the country. Or with the theme, rather.
Well, I mean, which ones would you put in which country?
Well, I mean, Beast's castle fits in with Parisian because Beauty and the Beast is French.
Sure.
London, there isn't really a castle, but they could do the Big Ben from Peter Pan.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Like London, like I think Sleeping Beauty is more German than it is English.
There's a better German example, but I can't think of it. I know there are better German examples, but yeah, like Sleeping Beauty would work. Spanish and Venetian gets a little tricky.
Yeah.
I think Triton's works for Spain, though.
I think it does. Just kind of on a very basic sort of architectural level.
Yeah.
I think it fits kind of the motifs.
I just don't think Elsa's Ice Castle fits in with Venetian.
No, not at
Yeah.
all. Not at all. That's kind of an odd choice.
Yeah.
My only logic maybe is that Arendelle's a porting town and Venice is also a porting town, but that really doesn't fit.
Yeah.
And maybe we're just being a little bit biased because Frozen. We have some personal issues with Frozen, and yeah. But we won't address that in this podcast.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. So we have just a little bit of amenities down here. What do you think overall?
I actually really like this. I like this one better than the other one.
Ooh, I disagree.
Okay.
Mostly because it's just dinosaurs, and I love my dinosaurs. But
that's bias.
No, it's not necessarily a bias. It's just I just think overall there was just more creativity put into Dinosaur 1. I think there was more kind of like out of the way, smaller areas, kind of more like things to explore here.
I agree with you there, but I think this was a little bit
more realistic.
It was a lot sleeker, had a nicer theme, I thought. I felt the theme fit in a lot more with the resort than the prehistoric
I'll
theme.
give you that, for sure. Yeah. Okay, so who ended up winning this project?
Team Land.
Team Land, haha,
yes.
4-1 for me.
Yes.
And no one got eliminated, I guess, nope. So, okay, yeah. Here's my face again. Hi! Did you miss me?
Where are you?
You can't see me?
No.
Really? Are you serious?
No. You're up, you're fine. You're here.
Don't do that to me! Dear God.
I'm so sorry.
I'm just like, oh no, technical difficulties on air. What are we gonna do? Okay, so I guess with that in mind, take us through Project 8.
Yes, just let me get back on the page if any of you don't mind.
Yes.
I went to the wrong page. I need to go to the first page, not the 17th.
You sad, strange little man, you.
I get that reference. Jade, a haunting in Shanghai. This week, competitors are tasked with creating Shanghai Disneyland's version of the beloved Haunted Mansion. You aren't necessarily obligated to fit into a currently planned land, but if you put it in your own thought-up land, you should focus on details of this attraction, not the rest of the land. The twist this week is that this mysterious manor must be a walkthrough attraction. You should create an enthralling backstory and mystery that is solved by guests along with one or more assistant cast members throughout the house. I recommend a whodunit mystery. You should include intriguing fictional patrons as well as perfectly surprising endings. Excuse me for my inability to talk.
I will never excuse you for your inability to talk.
Too bad.
You're not excused.
Too bad. You're gonna have to deal. So,
okay, so Murder Mystery Season. So you want to be an Imagineer, Season 13, quick tease. Ooh. Okay. Alright, so first of all, I guess I have one major issue with this project in that I kind of feel like walkthroughs are a little bit... I am weary of them in terms of the capacity issues in Disney parks.
I think it works in a Disney park. I think walkthroughs work in general, but I'm biased.
What walkthroughs really work and really suck you into the atmosphere?
Any haunted walkthrough, or like good haunted walkthroughs. Do you mean in Disney or in general?
I consider Halloween Horror Nights to be an entirely different monster than this. That's
yeah, but
the
I
thing. I mean, yeah, you can point to Halloween Horror Nights, of course. I love me some Halloween Horror Nights. I'm...
The Swiss Family Treehouse.
But that's not... But that's what I'm saying. That's not kind of like on this same level.
It's
you know
not.
What I mean?
Well,
I'm talking like
it's on multiple levels if you pick it up what I'm putting down. I think it's something that can work in a Disney park. There might be long lines, but it'll still work. Because what you can do, especially with the structure that some of these projects went, where it went room by room, you can very easily have a group of 20 in one room at the same time. Which, assuming that there's 10 rooms, that means 200 people are in the attraction at a time. And assuming the ride takes 20 minutes, that's about, I can't do math. That's a fairly good amount of people going through a ride an hour.
How many cast members would be, how many tour guides would you need?
One for each room.
So 10?
Yeah.
I'm a little iffy about that, too.
I think it works.
You think it works?
Yeah, it's no more than the Jungle Cruise.
That's a good point. Fair point there. Okay. Well, with that, you want to get to the projects?
Yeah.
All right. Watch the magic of movies at work once more.
I'm waiting.
I always call it the magic of movies, even though it's podcasting. That's just kind of a term I've picked up on. Okay, let's see. Screen share. Sorcerer's Apprentice. Okay, here we go. So, this is not the project. This is a project. There we go.
Yes.
This is Team C's.
Oh.
Let me find Team Lands to start out with. I think Team Lands.
I'm not even getting video from you.
Are you not, really?
That might just be me. I'm checking the podcast. And it hasn't caught up yet.
Shit.
Let
me stop sharing and then
why don't we just talk about it?
I really want to show them the website though. The website looks really good. Okay. Well, let me try it again.
Wait.
How about now?
Oh no, it's there. I just can't see it.
It's there? You sure?
Yeah. Oh, it's there now. That's weird.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it was there the entire time. It was just something with me. Sorry for holding up. I thought, yeah.
Okay, let me see. So here is, oh crap, I just need to find.
Oh, next page.
Where is it?
Next page. What are you looking for?
Next page.
Yeah. There's like 2 pages of
project.
just. There's just 2 pages of fighting about like vacation days.
Oh, here. That's an issue we won't touch on.
There it is. There it is. There it is. Okay. Right there.
And Team Lands project, I assume, is below this?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so Team C, they did the Haunted Tower.
Yes.
Okay, so nestled in between Shanghai Disneyland's Fantasyland and Adventureland lies an eerie surprise, a new take on the classic attraction of the Haunted Mansion. The twist becomes of it being a haunted tower, hidden in a menacing, foggy forest with overgrown Chinese vegetation throughout, lies an ancient Chinese temple with its impending danger of the haunted tower, which the attraction is named after. I'm going to stop reading this. I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys this website, because, again...
Welcome, foolish mortals.
Yes.
The haunted towers, Chinese symbols.
Yeah. Because, again, I think this website is, like, really one of the best presentations I've ever seen.
Yeah. No, I agree with that.
So, here is here's the requirements. Proceed. Okay. Interactive and creepy queue. The queue is set up as remnants of the servants' quarters after a mysterious fire. Objects they hold dear start to appear. For example, the chef's recipe book depicts 4 items that interact. When flour is
flour.
I'm not gonna read this all in Paul Freestyle.
When floor is pressed, floor will shoot out like
pressed. I don't think I would make a good voice actor because I would really flub up on scripts. I like doing imitations. I just don't think I do good at the acting part. Okay, so what do you think of these interactive queue elements?
I like the interactive queue. I'm one of the few people who actually likes it in Disney World.
I haven't experienced it firsthand, so I can't really comment one way or the other.
It's cool. I do agree with the thematic things that's kind of off.
Right.
That it kind of brings the ghost outside and ruins the build-up, which I do agree with. But I think for it being such a popular ride and an attraction that gives such big lines, I think it's smart and good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, proceed. I really like this. I really like that zoom in on the map. That was cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
Zoom in on the artwork. It's all very theatrical. Is this on a loop now?
Yes.
I think so, yeah, okay. Alright. Entrance and meeting the ghost host. Okay, I'm going to try to do the ghost host lines. Please, come in. And be warned that what lies before you is full of danger and mystery. Legend tells of a once prosperous land, where rivers flowed with gold, and crops grew like oceans of life. Love also prospered here, and floated through the air as a newly wedded couple celebrated their young union. But happiness won't last forever with this young couple, as a terrible curse swept over the land, killing everyone it touched. Ever since then, the land has been cursed, and called out for the spirits to join it. The only hope to make it through the journey is to trust me, your host, your ghost host. Alright. Oh, I like that picture. Nice little,
that
kind
was
of
beautiful.
more, yeah. Oh, thanks. I should win an Oscar for that performance.
You at least
Screw Michael Keaton. Screw Michael Keaton and Birdman. I should win the Oscar this year. Okay, so we get a nice little picture of the. This is stretch room, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Okay. A little more cryptic. Excuse me. Hallway and portrait gallery. Please ignore my family members. They are quite cranky in the afterlife. Oh, here is me in my much younger days. But I dilly-dally, there is so much more to see. Come along, come along. But take care, as not everyone in my family is as friendly as they seem. Alright, let's move forward.
It's a very deep-voiced woman.
Hey!
I do like what they do with the portrait gallery.
Yeah, this is really cool. I like how the art mixes in with the real picture. Very well.
Yeah, well, not just that. I mean, like the concept, because it kind of.
Yeah, for sure.
It really mixes the ideas of the corridor doors and the portrait gallery. It's cool.
Okay, so endless hallway. So this is kind of where some of the Chinese elements kind of take place. We got the master of the house, Master K. And you want to talk about some of these story elements here?
Yes. It's been a little bit since I've read them, so excuse me if I
know, it has me too, so I'm sorry.
No, I like the story. It's really interesting. It's yeah.
I don't feel like it's too in your face. I feel like it's very almost kind of Phantom Manor-esque, but of course with a Chinese motif instead of a Western motif.
Yeah, no, yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, moving forward. Ooh, floating candles. Spooky.
Candelabra.
Okay.
It's the Ghost of Liberace. I'm sorry.
Okay, the wedding. This is actually, I really like this scene. Guests walk out of the estate building into a large waterside dock. Here, a lone spirit is releasing lanterns onto the water. He appears to be mourning. Faint music can be heard, and fires and festivities are visible in the distance. Pay him no mind. We have much more fun things to see than him. Even in death, typo. These happy hearts, all 999 of them, find happiness, and you can too. Come, let's join in the party. These two morose spirits have left me in a foul mood, and you don't want to see me when I'm in a foul mood. I really like this picture.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah, it's just very, very evocative, very creepy.
I'm not quite sure how they would achieve it, but it's a really...
I think they could easily achieve it with just clever sort of like endless mirror techniques, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they need to
making it seem
they
more
need to do
vast
a
than
lot
it
of
is.
lighting.
Yeah. I could see it though. I definitely think I could see it in a practical sense. Okay, so proceed. Proceed.
Yeah.
Okay, wedding party. Ghosts of all types, shapes, and forms are celebrating a wedding as the bride and groom dance slowly in the middle. So this is this is kind of very similar, I guess, to the wedding in the classic haunted mansion, but I guess that's kind of like really the one thing you kind of have to have in the haunted mansion. So no points off for that. Okay. Oh, I guess the one difference here is that it's outdoors. I didn't think about that. That's cool. That's cool. Okay. Proceed. Okay. Happy or not haunts. So here we have, Master K, not the most attractive young man. Is it K or Kai? I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Okay. Kai,
Just
K,
interchange them.
All right. Kay fell deeply in love with a beautiful daughter of a seamstress. His mother, however, disapproved. Mistress Juan, the flower of the land, Juan, fell in love with Kai, a deep and genuine love, though some thought she was just in it for the moment.
Money.
Oh, for the money. Dear God. Madame Hua, matron of the house and mother of Kai. She later became the ghost host. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, okay. So I've been reading the ghost host completely wrong. My bad.
No, I told you. I told you it was a woman.
No, you didn't tell me that.
Yeah, I did. And I said
when did you tell me that?
When I told you you sounded like a very deep-voiced woman.
Oh, I thought you were making a crack at my voice.
No.
Okay. Anyways, servants. We have the butler. We have the chef. We have the maid and the gardener. Okay, I don't know, are you a bit skeptical, perhaps, that there's a little too many characters here, or do you think it works?
Yeah, there are a lot of characters, but I mean, like, at the same time, I think it works. But there are a lot of characters.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, proceed. Ooh. Oh, actually, I think that image of the woman on the right there is really creepy.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, proceed. Oh dear. Here we just have some dialogue. Oh no, it's not dialogue. I'm sorry. It's just characters. Characters. We have more characters. Not exactly what this ride needs. I'm sorry.
Characters. Oh, Lord Harrison, an English explorer, and Lady Regina, and Doghead Ghost.
Hey, yo, Daddy-o, what's all this talk about characters?
Nobody
Every ride needs a character.
I really hope you have the mask on.
Had to get that out of my system. I'm sorry. Oh, hipster Donald. Okay, this image is very Lynchian. Do you agree?
Yeah!
A little bit?
Yeah, I wouldn't quite say... There's definitely something off about it.
Oh.
It looks very creepy.
I say Lynchian mostly in terms of, like, kind of the monochromatic lighting and everything like that.
That makes sense, yeah.
Okay. Proceed. Okay, the ghost host, the bride and groom. I'm sorry, how do you pronounce this mistress?
Mistress Juan. It's probably Juan.
Juan.
Yeah.
Juan.
It's probably Juan.
Okay. So here we have, they're in a secluded gazebo. A lot of really thick atmosphere here, and I really like how a lot of the attraction takes place outside.
No, so do I.
Yeah, I think that's a really kind of bold choice, and I think it pays off well.
Like I said, it might be a little bit hard to achieve, but
I don't necessarily think so.
I mean, unless it's all in one big atrium room.
One big atrium room.
Like one big, like, gigantic soundstage room.
So you're talking maybe like the soundstage room in Indiana Jones?
Yeah, like if it took place in a room like that, or if it took place in a room like the graveyard from Haunted Mansion.
Except, of course, on a bigger scale.
Yeah, but like if it's all just like separate rooms.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
I don't think it would work if it's separate rooms.
Okay. So, ooh. This image kind of reminds me of Spirited Away.
Yeah.
Okay. Lady Howe's curse. Guests find themselves following the ghost house as she quickly leads them away from the festivities and finds themselves in a secluded area of the woods. Okay, I don't want to do my ghost host voice anymore, so let's see anything about this scene.
I don't have anything to say about this scene.
Oh, I guess is this technically maybe the kind of the Madame Leota scene? Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I kind of like how it's sort of the same scene, but they don't call it Leota.
Okay. No, you can definitely tell what scene is what.
Sure, yeah. But at the same time, it's all very unique. It's all very much in in the style of the culture that the park's supposed to be.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not saying that like as a bad thing. Like, they did really original things, and it's good because you can also it still sort of follows the form.
Sure.
Of Haunted Mansion. Yeah.
Okay. What the hell is that, Meryl Streep from Into the Woods?
That is Meryl Streep. There she is.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, that's just funny.
Perhaps she is Lady Xuan.
Oh god.
Xuan.
Lady Xuan. Xuan.
Xuan.
Adventure Blue Dude, I think we need to turn Lady Xuan into a podcast character now. Lady Xuan. One. Okay, proceed. Okay, here we have the rescue. Wait, I'm confused. What are we being rescued from? Help me.
From the evil spirits. Just read the first As the evil spirits summoned by the curse threaten to drag you into spirit realms, you hear a soft giggle as gas around a corner. 3 bubbly hitchhikers appear. Hitchhiker 1, sorry to spook you, but it was safe in the tower. Taps his staff the ground loudly. Hitchhiker 2, indeed, we did not mean to follow you, but we had to ensure your safety. Please allow us to help. Hitchhiker 3, quick, this way, we won't follow you, but we may. Follow the lantern, make your escape. The hallway opens up into passageways, and as the lantern floats above the group, guests can spy and the friendly spirits floating around them and doing funny things. See, it's simple.
Thank you.
I don't know why you didn't. It's simple.
Okay. Here's the hitchhiking ghost. Again, I really like how all the Haunted Mansion kind of iconography is very much in the Chinese culture. Big plus project.
Yeah.
Proceed.
One of them has a nondescript animal.
The
think
haunted tower.
The haunted tower. What? I mean, we can. Yeah. I think
it's a bunny.
I think it's either a rabbit or a mouse. I can't quite tell which.
Okay, so that was Team C's project.
Yes.
What do you think of this?
No, I really liked it. It's I like how both teams went with the Chinese heritage theme.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah. Before we proceed, are there any comments waiting for us?
They wrote their own lyrics to Grim Grinning Ghosts.
They wrote the wrong lyrics to Grim Grinning Ghosts?
Yes.
Okay.
It was I think it was in the wedding scene.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And Swyland was angry he said that the ghost host is an elderly woman. He just wanted you to know.
I apologize for that. I like using my Paul Frees voice.
Oh, and actually, Swyland brought up a really good point that I forgot. Team G never mentioned this was a walkthrough.
Oh, really?
Which, I mean, no, it's obligatory because, it kind of goes without saying because it was in the project description. I remember being confused the first time I read this.
But at the same time, I kind of feel like more could have been done in terms of, like, actually... It does kind of make sense in terms of pulling off some of those practical effects, but I think more could have been done in terms of explaining the pace of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, overall, really strong, really good presentation.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
All right, let's get to Team Land.
Yes.
They have a haunting in Shanghai, the Cursed Palace. You want me to read this poem?
If you'd like.
I'll try. Okay. I will try. Because I really like this poem. Okay. What voice should I use?
All of them. I'm so sorry.
We now tell a tale of a haunting proportion, an ancient store of epic distortion. So beware not that you have begun to read this. If you turn back now, you receive a dead kiss. A long time ago, in a great Chinese kingdom, an emperor ruled who had some great wisdom. He enforced brand new laws to help out the land, but some townfolk rebelled. They took a stand. One of these rebels had powers of magic, a sorcerer, who used them for purposes magic with a flip and a flash and a dash of the hand. He had his opinions and kept them all canned. The evil sorcerer spied the emperor by getting a job and becoming a member of the group of servants who work in the palace, and used his position for revenge, fueled malice. But this sorcerer does not look like himself, disguised to look like nothing but like himself, and with his dark magic, the sorcerer put a curse on the castle, every inch, every foot. This haunting curses brought spirits to the mansion. It allowed the house to grow with massive expansion. Hallways and stairs and doors that go nowhere, as well as a bad ghost that fly through the air. This horrible spell could be reversed unless so many things happen. But first, the sorcerer was visible in the castle every minute. Or is it possible for the emperor to win it? Now, this means that the curse is forever, unless the spy leaves. But he won't. He's clever. So the only way he finds himself a true criminal is to catch him in the act, which would need a true miracle. Isn't that right, Tringo? Yes, that's right, Paul. So that is where you, the guest, will come in. For the Emperor will need you before. Let's hope he goes before I grow thin. I'm sorry about that. I can't read today. Oh dear. Oh dear, I've been taking too much LSD. This dangerous curse will not wear him out. Unless you solve this, I don't have a doubt. Alright, take it, George. Now good luck to have in this haunted place. You will definitely need it. But pick up the pace. They're running out, and we need you to hurry. But the sorcerer's looking. So, try not to worry.
Hi, monkey. Hello. Welcome to our show. This is our life now. Monkey's watching.
Is he? Is he?
Yes. Yes.
And is he amused?
Yes. So is Wyland.
Okay, so let's run through all. So I did Tommy Wiseau. I did Christopher Walken. Let's see, who else did I cover there? 3 of the 4 Beatles. Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan was the most fun. I really felt like that poem was really in the Bob Dylan style. Oh, that was magical. Oh, and Russell Crowe. Russell Crowe from Les Miserables. Okay, so let's actually talk about this project. I hope I amused you guys for a second there.
Just for a second.
You want to go over the specifics here?
Yeah, it's a walkthrough called the Curse Palace. It's in Fantasyland, and it looks really nice. This one really played a lot more into the Chinese mythology.
You think so?
Yeah.
How so? Give some examples.
Really, like, just in the look and the music that they had.
Okay.
Like, the theming of it looks a lot more Chinese, or feels a lot more Chinese, rather, than the Haunted Tower. Even though the facade was definitely like a Chinese.
I mean, I think I'm kind of leaning in a different direction than you again with this. This is kind of funny how we're kind of disagreeing here. I thought the Forgotten Tower really took on a lot of kind of Chinese sort of sort of commonplace themes and commonplace images and whatnot, and really incorporated that well. I'm not saying that culture's not in this project. I just think in terms of what they did with it, maybe just on a pure visceral, like, visual level, not so much on a storytelling level. I don't know.
Oh, I'm talking more visual as well.
Weird.
Oh.
Okay, I guess I did my show with ID Institute. There's some nice artwork there. I did my show with ID Institute, and I told them I think my big problem with this project, and it's a little bit of a nitpick, I know, but oh god, I'm just gonna say it again. They shouldn't have called him the Sorcerer.
Yeah, they could have found a different name.
Yeah, because it's okay. First of all, rule number 1: it's a contest called the Sorcerer's Apprentice. So that right there kind of evokes Jensen right away. It's like the logo has Jensen on it.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm sorry, when I hear the word sorcerer, I am going to think of Jensen. That's just, in terms of Disney, I just can't disconnect that in my mind. It's just, it's impossible. I mean, same thing happened with Harry Potter. When I first found out Harry Potter was Sorcerer's Stone, I was like, oh, we're going to see the guy from Fantasia, right? Okay, but I do think let me talk about a little bit about just the website that Team C built. I love the mix of images and descriptions and text. I mean quotes. I think it all flowed together really nicely. I don't think this flows together quite as nice, but I mean it's kind of hard to beat a professionally made website like that, so I don't dock them too many points for it.
Yeah, I would agree, but at the same time, yeah, you're exactly right. That
the other project just flowed really well. Yeah. Okay, so, I mean, yeah, going through it again, I can totally see, like, visually, yeah, they're definitely, you got the Chinese living room there. Yeah, I could see where you're getting at. Again, I guess my main problem with this thing was just the Sorcerer storyline. So, I don't know. I don't really have a... So, I guess in terms of, like, what would you say would be the stronger project overall?
What would I say?
Yeah, personally.
Probably Land. I mean, the website was a lot stronger, but at the same time, I think
Land just had really well-developed concepts. I mean, I guess one of my actual kind of criticisms with C is they relied a little bit too heavily on dialogue and not enough on description.
Yeah, that, and also I feel as though if you're gonna go the Chinese mythology route, I think Land did it better.
Okay.
Or did more, rather, and were a bit closer than C.
I still kind of disagree with that. I still kind of think that C really did a good job of incorporating the Chinese stuff. But
no, I'm not saying they didn't do a good job. I just think, like, Land went all out with it.
Okay. Well, in the end, unfortunately, Land did not win, and this is where we see the end of ID Institute from the game. Sad days. Okay, so you want to move on to our third and final project for the evening.
Yes.
Okay, I don't even think I'm going to switch out of the video.
Okay.
I think I'm just going to... Do you want to play the... do you want to read the project requirements?
Yeah, just, it's called I'll See You in Tokyo, and C is spelled with S-E-A.
At first, I thought that this project was going to be totally based on the Society of Explorers and Adventurers.
If only.
If only, I know.
So
get a comic book line, get a bunch of video games.
Oh my god, I would
franchise.
I would write that. I would write that comic in a.
I am sure you would.
That comic would literally just turn into the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. But this week, competitors are obligated to create a new port for Tokyo Disney Sea at the Tokyo Disney Resort. You are to design a land to fit to the left of the Lost River Delta in the map below. Please don't suddenly go cold on this challenge and keep up the good work. Don't start dragging now, or you could end up frozen in your tracks. Which is bad. Remember, this isn't the first challenge, but it won't. This isn't the first challenge, but it won't be the last. Okay.
All right. Fair enough.
You've got to bring your game and creativity to design a wonderful, incredibly detailed land to fit with the high standards of the park. Make sure it fits well with the theme and carries cohesiveness with its neighbors, wonderfully showcasing a whole world on the sea. If you break the theme, your land will stick out like a sore thumb, a troll, an invader in the park. Please get this one right and don't let it disappear from your consciousness. There are a lot of Norway and oh, now it makes sense.
What?
That weird sentence, but it won't be the last.
Oh, good one.
I don't believe that laugh. It was a very convincing laugh. So yeah.
Well, I've never been on Maelstrom, but I do get the reference, so excuse me for not having as passionate a reaction.
You are not the first to pass this way, nor shall you be the last.
I think you already brought up this point, but
those who seek the spirit of Norway seek excitement and adventure, but more often find beauty and charm.
I feel really bad for the last person who
went
on Maelstrom.
Damn
yeah,
it,
I know.
You are a regular Carlos.
Bitch, I already told you. I already said you already brought up this point. Listen to me when I talk to you.
I know.
But yes, I feel really bad for the last person who went on Maelstrom because they were, in fact, the last person to pass that way. But let's move on, okay?
Yes.
All right, so
yes.
Team C, they did mostly videos, so we're going to do something a little bit different for you guys. Due to copyright concerns, we're not going to actually play the video audio, but we will play the video. Let's see, where's this start? I believe it starts with the Atlantic Voyage, right?
Let me get back to it. Sorry, my computer decided to be slow. So, it started with ad.
Started with ad. Okay,
no, I'm sorry. You're doing land. I apologize. Yeah. It's Team Land Draft 2.
Wait, no, I'm starting with C.
Oh my god.
Look at my screen.
I know, my laptop's... Excuse me, one moment. You're having technical difficulties. You're starting with C.
Yes, I'm starting with C.
The first C one is ad.
Okay, so I guess these kind of go in reverse then? No. This playlist is all mixed up.
There is no, the first one says ad. And
tell me which ones I should play.
Okay.
Let's just go in order of
Yes.
Okay, I'll just play them in the order that they're on this. So are
There's
you
only
ready
two videos.
Oh really? There's only 2 videos?
Yeah, the other one is a lot.
Is the other one Frozen?
No.
What's the other one?
The one that we were on now is Vinter Bay.
Oh dear, I'm confused.
We're doing Vinter Bay, which is C.
Yeah.
And the other one is the Northern Fjords.
I'm not even seeing Vinter Bay on this.
There is no video entitled Vinter Bay.
Well, what's the video called?
Ad.
And then what's the other video called?
The other video is called Map.
Okay, Ad and Map. That's it.
Both are on your screen right now. Yes.
Are you sure those are? Because there's also like a big Frozen thing.
I know, but those are the only 2 videos that are there.
That are for this particular project.
Unless there's something I am missing. Yes.
I am sorry about this, folks. This is like the worst technical difficulty we've had on air so far.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so let's go ahead and play the map.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and mute my audio. Okay, so we got a map.
There it is.
Yeah, I hope text comes up so I don't have to like listen for it.
It's a pretty exciting map.
I know.
It's got.
I don't think text is gonna come up.
There's a 2.5-minute video of a map.
Yeah. Is there audio? Hold on. No, there's no one speaking.
Now that we have the map ingrained in our minds, let's go to Ham.
Travel to a land where ice blankets the land like a frozen sea, and fjords tower over waterways. Travel to a new land. Shop the waterfront. Explore ice caves. Take to the seas. Find family. Only at Disney Sea discover Winter Bay. Coming 2018. Oh yeah. Are you sure this Frozen Adventure thing isn't part of the project?
There's supposed to be a website, but I can't find it.
Okay,
like at all. Like it's just
this Frozen Adventure. This video does go through an attraction.
Let's go through it then.
Okay.
Because I'm not sure what's going on for me.
Okay. Well, you can see it on my screen, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The 3rd highest grossing film in Japan is coming to Tokyo Disney Sea. I'm gonna go ahead and full screen this. A Frozen Adventure. Yeah.
You took off your
What?
Your screen share.
Oh shoot! I'm sorry. Oh God! Hold on. Oh,
we're doing great.
Kind of a train wreck. I know. This is awesome. Okay. All right, got it?
Let me check. Yeah.
Okay. So we have guests enter the queue through the trading post where guests can see Oaken himself behind the counter and his family inside via screen similar to Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger spin or Mr. Potato Head. Oaken interacts with guests, telling them the port situation. Ooh, big summer blowout, yeah. Queen Elsa's going up those mountain. If we don't find room for powers with 3s, I have no door for you out to the winter department to go over the mountains. Be sure to check out a big summer blow-off outside. Half off sweet tongues. I can't keep up. Only one crazy enough to go through the mountain is you folk. Hoo-hoo. Find the queen, I'll throw you a visit to Orchid Sun. Oh, yeah. after treading, after
the trading post, guests go through what Oaken described as his new door into the winter department, where they are now outdoors, quote unquote. It is now dark in the something. Sorry.
Technical note: white on white text doesn't work.
Yeah.
Okay. The first of the interactive game where guests pick up shapes, just cut ice floating along the water. This is a tribute to the song Frozen Heart. Next to interactive is do you want to build a snowman based off the song from the movie? Guests can create a snowman through ice walls. Okay. Kind of looks like that. You finally make it to the other side of the ice cave, the loading queue. This area is, I'm just going to go. This area is still cool to guests. Make it seem more immersive. Barges of ice everywhere, perfectly cut, almost like a stalk from one of the ice harvesters. When they look through some of the ice, they can see the guests ice skating in the port's new ice rink from the snow. Okay, let me full screen this and let me hide that.
I also figured out the map problem.
What?
I figured out the map problem.
What's the map problem?
The problem why we couldn't find the rides. The rides are linked in videos that are in annotations on the map.
That makes sense. That makes sense. There we go. Oh, we're clever. We're clever.
Problem solved.
Okay, there's a ride vehicle.
Yeah, they look a lot like the Spaceship Earth ride vehicles.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Guests soon board clear ice vehicles that seem to be moving magically. This is where... crap, this is blocking me. Hide. Go away. Okay, what's up next? Darkness.
And yes, this is C. We know that this is C.
Okay. And the first scene guests first see moving projections of Anna and Kristoff and Sven. Anna is trying to climb the North Mountain and having conversation with Kristoff. Kristoff, what are you doing? I'm going to see my sister. You're going to kill yourself. I wouldn't put my foot there. The guests are then turned to the opposite direction, then seeing Olaf saying to Anna and Krista, "Hey guys, not thirst. This is going to solve the problem, but I found a staircase that leads to exactly where you want to go." I like that animation. That's cool. Guests are lifted up the ice stairs. The song "Let It Go" is played, where guests gaze upon Elsa's magic being displayed in snow. Video projections of the new lighting techniques mesmerize guests, as well as snow effects. And the next scene, Elsa, audio animatronic, is found below guests, similar to the Haunted Mansion ballroom in terms of height. That's cool. That's a good idea. With one light just highlighting her. Ooh, I like that. That's really dynamic. She then taps her foot, and the ice castle is instantly built right in front of the guests, up to their height. The guests then spin their vehicle to the next scene. That's a really cool scene. I actually really like that.
Mm. Also, one thing of note that I forgot. England was moved over to Team Land after last project.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Thanks for clearing that up. Okay. Okay, moving on. So yeah, just like that. That's like one of my favorite shots of the movie, so I like that that's in there. Definitely feel like we need something like this. Okay, Elsa is now in her new dress on the balcony of her ice palace right in front of guests, but things start to turn a bit darker on this attraction after Elsa slams the door of the palace. Hans and his party are found hiding in the palace waiting for her. Why are they static figures and not animatronics? That kind of bugs me. The vehicle then turns as guests encounter the snow golem. Guests' vehicles start spinning for a few seconds. Anna throwing snowballs in Marshmallow's direction, saying, "It's not nice to throw snow, people!" A projection of Olaf, all split up, follows the guests downhill. The next scene is the short clip from the movie in the fall. Why do we need movie clips in here? The scene transitions from less snow and ice to rocks and stone. The scene Fixer Upper is being played with a few different lyrical changes. The guests are surrounded in music as it's played. So it's a bit of Fixer Upper, da-da-da-da-da. Everyone's a bit of fixer-upper, that's what it's all about. Father, sister, brother, we need each other. Everyone's a bit of fixer-upper, but when a push comes, the only fixer-upper that can fix a fixer-upper is, yeah. Awesome singing. Okay, guess spinning worms again. Hans is threatening Elsa. She's bent down crying.
Yes. And Hans is trying to kill her.
Yes, Anna runs over to save her. Steps away just in time, and then the ending happens. Oh no! On the other side of the Scylla, guess see where the event left off, with Anna frozen and Elsa hugging her. The guests witness the most spectacular effect Disney has done with Dark Rides to date. Anna becomes unfrozen directly in front of the guests. On the other side of the Scylla, guess see where the events left off. The final scene, the Norway part, magically being unfrozen by Elsa, similar to Arendelle's unfreezing in the Frozen universe. Guests exit a frozen gift shop in the warmer section of the town with little to zero snow. A frozen adventure. Okay, Adventure Blue Dude, I have one very major criticism with this, and I think you probably can guess where I'm going to get at.
What?
This is a classic case of a dark ride being way too close to the actual movie.
I agree completely.
Yeah.
Also, I kind of wish there was just a little bit more detail.
I thought the detail was fine for the most part.
Well, I mean, like, mainly in some of the things, because she said, like it's all ramped up to be, like, Anna and freezing is the most spectacular thing that Disney has ever done. Yet we don't know how.
Right. Yeah, my big issue here is I feel like the best Disney dark rides are the ones where they're just like, hey, let's take this core concept from the movie, flying around, Mr. Toad kind of careening on a wild ride, and then make a whole ride out of it. I feel like the less forgettable ones are the ones that kind of tend to follow the plot, like your Monsters, Inc., stuff like that, your Little Mermaids. So, I guess that's my criticism of it. I don't have a problem with Frozen being in an e-ticket form or dark ride form. I do, however, really like the Ice Palace scene. That's, like, kind of the big highlight for me. Okay, so what other videos should we be watching from this team? Kind of help me out here.
Let me pull it back up. I apologize. Why don't we watch Atlantic Voyage, just because I think that's the other big ride. And yeah, we probably shouldn't watch any of the other ones just for time.
Okay, fair enough.
The other ones are just shops and restaurants
Take
mainly.
a voyage, follow the Vikings across the Atlantic and back on an Atlantic voyage. Guests find themselves in an old Norwegian boat house with an old... Following the queue around the corner, guests will encounter a Viking vessel standing in its former glory. The queue will wrap around the vessel and find its way back to a blank wall and go up. Blank wall. With nowhere to go, guests stand there. A small creaking sound echoes, creating a hidden passageway. Ooh. Having nowhere else to turn, guests enter the tunnels leading into the mountain. As they journey deeper, Viking artwork appears on the walls, depicting the journey. The story of a Viking called Leif Erikson and a blessed vessel by Odin. Hey, Adventure Blue Dude.
Yeah?
Happy Leif Erikson Day! I'm sorry, I had to get that out of my system.
Hing-a-ding-a-durgan.
Who set sail from his home in Norway across the Atlantic Ocean to discover a new world? Finally, guests enter an ice cave where a Viking ship stands. The vehicle is similar to an omnimover. The front guide follows one track while the back follows another. This allows the vessel to rotate a scene or away from another. Hydraulics allows the ride system to overemphasize the waves and provide further realism to the experience. Guest will safely board the vessel. With a large crack, the ride begins to slide down the ice cave, picking up speed as it goes. Okay. With a small splash. I hope not a small smash. As the ship sails around the corner, guests find themselves trapped inside a maelstrom. The ship struggles to sail upstream where the voice of Odin calls out. Guests find themselves at sea passing a cliff where they can hear guests climbing aboard. They turn out to see as Odin begins to talk. As they sail across the gentle ocean, Odin begins to tell the story of Leif Erikson. Happy Leif Erikson Day! The vessel banks around the next showroom where Odin points out where Leif Erikson landed the New World before turning them back to Norway. The gentle seas don't last long as a storm builds. How do you have an ocean inside of a ride?
Magic.
The ship rocks roll against the wind and waves. This makes no sense. I'm sorry. As the ship begins to roll with a wave, an unnatural roar rumbles through the air. In a shower of mist, a sea serpent erupts from the water. Odin calls, "Not today!" With a quick accelerate, guests find themselves away from the serpent. Night rises, showing off the landscape of Norway, the storm left far behind them. The ride gently docks, and guests find their way back to the colorful Norwegian landscape. Atlantic Voyage opening soon.
You yelling into the mic messed up the dynamic compression of your mic.
Wait, what do you mean?
It made your voice all quiet for like 5 seconds.
Oh god, you scared me. I thought I broke my microphone for
a
second.
No. Dynamic compression, like if you yell, it'll quiet it down.
Oh, okay. Right, I hear. Okay, so, yeah, like I said in the video, my one big thing is how the hell are you going to fit a quote-unquote ocean into here?
Yeah, I think this is probably the weakest of maybe the season.
Oh, that's harsh.
I know it is, but it's really unrealistic. And it's kind of weird. Not in a bad way, but it's kind of off.
I mean, in some ways, it almost kind of feels like it could be a spiritual successor to Maelstrom if it was better.
It definitely could. I just don't think it's quite all there.
Gotcha. Okay, so let's see. What do we think about Team C's project as a whole?
I think it was weak. It wasn't bad. It was just not.
I mean, I appreciate the effort that they put into the videos.
Oh, so do I. No, yeah.
It's just, I really didn't care for the Frozen ride just because, like I said, I think it followed the plot a little too closely. That's a big thing with me, guys. Just remember that if I'm ever a judge, and you do a dark ride, that's one of my big sticky points. Do not just go beat by beat for an adaptation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's see. Yeah, and I don't know, the Atlantic Voyage, it's odd. It's, like I said, my big issue is just the whole, I'm sure there's a practical way that this team had in mind to do the ocean, they just did not explain it. So, yeah points off there.
That's really my main problem with a lot of this, is that they don't explain a lot because they constrain themselves to the videos.
Right. Okay, so with that in mind, let's move on to the final project of the evening, and it's not here. Shit, where is it?
You deleted the page.
Did I?
Is there. Keep going back, I don't know.
I know.
Oh, I don't know what he did.
Oh, God.
Snack carts.
There we go.
There it is.
Shit. Okay.
Oh, I apologize for all these technical difficulties that have happened during this last project. I don't know what happened. It's just everything, we were doing so well, and then everything broke.
It's fine. I don't think we're doing too bad. By all intents and purposes.
Yeah.
Okay, so first of all, let's kind of look through some of Team C's concept art here. I really like this. I really like kind of the shape of the logo, like kind of within the Viking helmet. Nice looking there. Okay, there's the ad. Hoo House Below Zero Atlantic Voyage. Sea Adventure Snacks, Ice Harvesters. How to be a Viking Stunning Goofy. The Cliff Restaurant, The Viking Traders, A Frozen Adventure, The Ice Cave, Meltdown, Tricky Troll Caverns, Merchants of the Ice, John the Juggler.
They got John the Juggler?
Who's John the Juggler?
Oh my god. No, he's really prolific in the juggling community.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. I kind of want to see what How to Be a Viking starring Goofy is all about.
So would I.
Yeah.
Yeah. That sounds a lot like the shit that used to be in Wonders of Life.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Though obviously not about health and wellness, but yeah.
Okay, so finally, let us move on to the last project of the evening.
The Northern Fjords.
Fjords. This isn't Team C. This is Team Land. What am I talking about?
Yes.
Okay, let's watch these two videos. Well, no, just one, because we're not going to play the music because copyright. Okay. Team Land.
That's actually really nice.
It is, yeah. Is that all it is, though?
Yeah. Why don't you click your name so my face doesn't show up when I talk?
Hold on. Coming soon to Disney Sea. New magic. Wow. New shops and experiences. New rides and things to do. All in a themed environment. Disney and themed environments? Holy crap. For you and your family. Coming in 2019 for you to enjoy. Frozen Fjords. New at Disney Sea. Foolish mortals. I'm not going to do that thing that you suggested because then I don't know how to get it back to where we're both talking.
Well, I mean, we'd both be talking. Are you going to show any more videos?
No, I was going to
just kind of quickly...
Well, I was going to kind of just quickly go through this. Okay, so unfortunately, I really... Tell us about this project, because this is like right at the cusp of when I was preparing. I didn't know that they wrote out a whole big thing. I thought they just did a video. So tell us about it.
I like it. It's a lot, they did different things than the other team. They still stuck with Norway because JDM really pushed that. But they really did different things with the Pippi Longstocking ride, and of course they had the obligatory Frozen ride. But
was Frozen a requirement, or was it just like an obvious
it was just like JDM. I assume that it was because JDM kind of alluded to it.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I'm kind of reading through this Pippi Longstocking. Is Pippi I'm assuming that's owned by Disney.
Pippi Longstocking?
Yeah.
No, not at all.
No?
No.
Okay, is that an issue?
No, it shouldn't be. I don't think it is.
Okay. Okay, I'm trying to just... that's some nice artwork right there. I wonder who did this artwork. Do you know?
It might have been Zwyland.
Okay, that really good
Don't
Zwyland.
quote me.
If it is Zwyland...
Actually,
really
wait. It might have been... It looks like red.
I know, it does look like red, but is she doing... artwork on the different team? That's the question.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh, scandal afoot.
Whoever knows who did the artwork, please, call us at 1-800-Imagineer. Our operators are standing by to answer your questions.
We pay our operators 24/7. We pay them handsome wages.
Yes, we pay them 24 cents 7 days a week.
Oh dear.
Too bad they don't have brakes, but you know that's.
Oh god. Oh, what's this Realm of the Norsemen?
What's Realm of the Norsemen?
Yeah.
It's a D-ticket boat ride.
Oh, that's right. You're telling me it's kind of like a Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, it
type
kind of
thing.
seemed like a Pirates of the Caribbean boat with Vikings. Obviously different than Pirates, but it seemed like kind of that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You got the Viking fleet. You got creatures of the deep, looting and pillaging.
The center of any Viking life style. And then the last one, skill.
Oh yeah. Okay, let's see what I just want to kind of read through this just to see if they go beat by beat through the movie.
Where's it? School.
Guess race.
It is school. It's school. Sorry, I don't speak Norwegian.
Entertain the people while I read through this really quick.
Did you know that John Kay, the guy who created Ren and Stimpy, his company uses Norwegian letters. So the name of his country, which looks like it says Spumco, is actually pronounced Spumku. And I enjoy that.
This is literally doing the exact same thing.
Is it really?
Yes. I hate to be overly critical about this, but this is seriously one of the things that it's like. This is one of the things that I kind of have to put my foot down about. It's not that creative when you're just recapping the story and just like what?
That art was why.
Oh, was it? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I thought it was, but it did look like red.
Well done. Well done. Yeah. I mean, it's. Oh boy. I don't want to sound mean here, but this really is kind of like one of my kind of pet peeve things with Imagineering. It's like there's just not a whole ton of creativity when all you're doing in a dark ride. It's like, okay, this song comes after this song, comes after this song. It's, I don't know. I mean, yeah, sure, real dark rides do use it, like Little Mermaid, but Little Mermaid isn't exactly the most well-received dark ride. So, yeah. I don't know. Okay, so let's see. Anything else we have here? Fjord 3.
Fjord 3.
Just
this one's themed after the natural beauty and charm of Norway.
And not Frozen?
Yeah, the other two are about excitement and adventure, but Fjord 3 is about beauty and charm.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Okay.
And it's said that this is the one closest to Lost River Delta, I believe. Oh, here it is. Eldfjord Store Hellier.
Yeah, the volcano caverns.
Yes.
Okay, this it sounds like Journey to the Center of the Earth, just kind of based on first impressions.
Wait.
Let's see. I kind of like how they're doing like the local legend thing here. Superstitious locals and whatnot. Those are always fun to add into backgrounds of Disney rides. Okay, the Q. It's a series of beautiful caverns in a volcano. That's cool. I can totally picture that. Catch glimpses of outside. Okay. Ride experience. Multi-layered rock cave comes into view. It's breathtaking. Entertain the folks.
Is this... Yeah, this is really close to Journey to the Center of the Earth.
Is it really?
Kind of.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't want to make that assumption right up front, but...
I mean, it's a coaster, and it is different, but, like, the structure of the ride...
Okay.
Feels very similar, which I'm not sure is a good thing, because Journey to the Center of the Earth is about, like a quarter of a mile away.
Right. Yeah. I totally hear what you're saying there. Okay. Conclusion. Even throughout a long and busy week where more than one of our team members had preoccupations more important than the competition, we still managed to turn in one of our best proposals yet. The Northern Fjords will be a valuable addition to Tokyo Disney Sea. Thank you for all your consideration reading this proposal. All right, who ends up winning here?
Land won.
Teamland. Okay, cool.
Yes,
I agree
because
with
they
that.
lost because C lost T Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any insight into T Cool?
No, he was good. Like I said, he's the youngest. He's 13. So like that's a cool thing that he came in and did all this, and he made it very far. And I think he really came into his own during the or started coming into his own during the Islands of Adventure project.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
But no, he's really good. I like what he did, and he's continuing to do very good things.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
All right, so I guess that will cap it off for the evening. We still have one more show on the Sorcerer's Apprentice to go.
That we do.
Covering projects, 10, 11, 12?
Yes.
Okay. Busy week ahead of us, Adventure Blue Dude. Lots of good stuff going on. We got the Soul Imagineer competition on WDWMagic taking place. Do you want to, we probably should have done this at the beginning of the show, but do you want to plug WDWMagic really quick?
Go to WDWMagic.com for now the new home of SoYouWantsToBeAnImagineer.com for all your Imagineering, for all your armchair Imagineering needs.
That was beautiful. That was
we have concepts, we got people, we got art, we got people, we have PMs, we have concepts, we have words, we have letters.
Concepts.
Sometimes we have punctuation, sometimes we don't. It depends on the person. So come on over to WDWMagic.com.
All right, I'd like to, well, hold on. First of all, we'll kind of go over our roster. So tomorrow we've got Monorail Red joining me, finally, for her career retrospective on the Elite 8. That should be an exciting show, because considering she was the winner of the whole thing, a lot of stuff to go over there. Very sorry I couldn't get that show out to you guys tonight. Very thankful that Monorail Red was able to reschedule with me. And let's see, what else do we got? I am going to be doing an interview. Sam is actually going to be interviewing me, believe it or not. Someone is interviewing me. So I'm really looking forward to that. We haven't quite figured out the schedule on that yet, but I'll get back to you. Of course, England DG still has to do his career retrospective, trying to fit him in. And Soul Imagineer starting up. Lots of cool stuff coming your way. Lots of cool stuff. We will be back. I will talk about it, Adventure Blue. I might be busy tomorrow, but we will be back either tomorrow or Friday for part 4 of the Sorcerer's Apprentice recap. And take us through with the Truman Show quote.
Good morning. If I won't see you later, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Yes, and keep pumping out the Frozen, people. Just Frozen everywhere.
Everyone,
everywhere.
I love you.